Hello everyone, welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug, and this is Aethus. We are back again. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome. I apologize in advance for all the nonsense that is about to transpire. There's going to be nonsense. There always is a little bit of nonsense, and I'm okay with that. But if you do enjoy today's episode, please consider a sub and a like. Sure helps me out, and hopefully it would help you out as well. Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. Possible. Yeah. Okay, here we are. We are back. Now, I did a little bit before I brought you in. I've got a little bit more storage going here because it was getting pretty nuts for stuff. So I've added 3 and it's all full. It's pretty much all full again. All of these 3 are just those metals, what's it called? Whatever, building material. Yeah, building material. So hopefully I can use that building material to make the new building material, whatever that is. Now, one of these things did get another recipe here. Yes, we've got the tangrite recipe going now. It's tangrite bars. So we can do 3 tangrite to do a bar, or we can do 2 and Kayla, yeah, that stuff. Now, I guess what happens is I just put the calazite. I put the calazite in there first. We always have calazite generally in here. And then we stack the tangrite, and it'll make that recipe probably as by default. But we do not have the advanced building material recipe yet. So that's something. Now, okay, so what we need to do first and foremost, we need, first actually 3 microcircuits. Oops. Let's get 3 microcircuits going because that's easy. 1, 2, 3. We'll satisfy that quickly. And then we'll get on to the little... they actually don't talk about it in here, but we need to make another bypass mole. So we're going to do another one. Right. Take all those. And we're going to make 1 bypass mole. We're going to head back down into the... And we're going to actually remember to pick it up this time. So yes, we want to throw that in there and deliver.
This call will be recorded.
Of course it will.
Hey Maeve, microcircuits received. Kevin will be so pleased.
So happy.
Best girlfriend
so
ever.
Pleased. Yeah.
Great. Glad. Happy to help. Maybe he'll finally get me that ruthenium bracelet I've been asking for now. Still on the line, Trudy. Oh, whoops. Thanks again, Maeve. Catch you soon. Oh, and here's a little treat for you. A new blueprint. Keep up the good work.
What's the blueprint? New blueprint object has been unlocked. Suit charger.
Ruthenium bracelet. Fancy.
I thought I had a suit
Our
charger.
girl Trudy has some expensive tastes.
The value of 1 ruthenium bracelet would probably feed the family of one of my mining team for 6 months. And she casually drops it in there accidentally.
Not accidentally. Not all that accidentally. Okay. So we can now make some sort of a... Oh yeah, right. The crater climber. That is... And actually we can do that now. Because we can do those bars, 5 bars. We don't have 5 bars right now. I think we have 1. Yes, we have 1. But we know where to get it. We know where to get tangrite. Okay, so that will be part of our mission. But first off, our mission is... Oh yes, I also built a whole bunch of food, which I'm not going to take with me. I think I'm just going to leave it basically there for me to access. I'll take a little bit of food with me so I can top up. But okay, let's go and do this thing. Maybe I should grab this first. Grab one of those, and one of those. Yeah, I think that's my highest priority, is to get that little thing going, because again, this takes a while to get down there. It really does. Keen cook, 200 items. Okay, cool. Yeah, so in order to get all that food that I have there, I did an explore around to see if I could find lots of food. And I found these leaves, which I have up until now. I think early on, they grow in these ponds in here. And I think at the very beginning, I couldn't harvest it. I wasn't close enough to it or something like that. I couldn't harvest it. It shows up when you do your scans. And for some reason I couldn't harvest it. And so I just thought, well, that's just not something you can get. But anything that shows up on your scans, I think you can get. So, this morning, is my wife still here? She might still be here. I don't know. So she might overhear this. When I start this, just before I start this, I give her a hug because she's heading off to work and whatnot. And so in the hug, I kissed her on the neck. And she had all this sunscreen. She works in a greenhouse and it gets really hot in there, even at this time of year. And she had this sunscreen on. And now my tea tastes like sunscreen. Anyway, yeah, that's fun. Okay. So we need to go to where do we need to go? I think we need to go in here and back here and here. So throw that guy in there.
Bypass is integrating. Entry code injecting now.
Promises. Please, it was a promise. You said it with your words.
Oh God. Are they all...
No life signs. Sensors say...
Unkind. I didn't know they were unkind.
Well, they say it's been a long time. Maeve, there's a keycard ping from one of the
people.
Ugh.
We'll take that. There's a key card for Simone Parker. A little bit of money. A little bit more money. Take a bottle of water. Another key card. Grant Harlow.
This key card says it belongs to a Dr. Harlow.
Return. You must return. It's not help to see.
Access the comms. Grant Harlow. Tanya, you know, I'm not one to be overly cautious, but I must once again urge to taking particular care today. Grant, You assured me in the lead up to today's test that everything was, and I quote, absolutely ready. Well, yes, as ready as it can be, given the circumstances. As we discussed, without the perfected construct, I cannot guarantee success. Well, I have no choice. The board are breathing down my neck. If we fail, we try again. It's just, well, you remember what happened to the very first sample, the blackouts? You don't need to remind me, Grant. I was physically in the chamber, unlike you, if I recall. Yes, well, I had to monitor things from the gallery, naturally. I have to prepare. We'll debrief after the test. Excellent, excellent. Oh, more of those anti-gravity techs. Can we go back in here and check in here? Yeah, we sure can. Take all. I should sell those. I don't use them, so... Nothing in there. Okay, what do we got here? Sign, medical. Okay. What do we got here? New customization has been unlocked. Suit, chassis black. Oh, nice. Okay, then we're gonna come around here. Another guy lying here. And, oh, look at this. 1,000, 200, and 100. Take all. For sure. Well, that's good. Now...
Everyone here is dead.
Everyone?
Because I could not provide a return.
Why didn't you return?
It was my job to protect them. I hugged them as tight as I could. But it was not enough.
Not enough for what? Did they find something down here?
It was bigger and brighter and louder than they said it would be. There was no return. Just me.
Maeve, I think we need to talk. Alone.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go in here because we have a thing. We have a Harlow Grant. We have this one, Parker Simone. Now let's check to see if Parker is somewhere in here. You are George. Harlow Grant, open the door. What do we got in here? What do we got in here, Advanced electronics. Interesting. Oh, we can sleep? Yeah, we can sleep. Good. What do we got here? Access comms. Management eyes only. Awareness, distribution, consumption, or acknowledgement of this unauthorized blah 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 blah. Team, the existence of protocols for dealing with winding down of projects such as this is completely normal and expected, especially for projects operating in the kind of adversarial circumstances we do. We've all built relationships that would make the final steps of the tear paper protocol difficult. I suggest you use this fact to motivate your teams to redouble their efforts so that we can demonstrate the viability of our approach in the next extraction test. I trust this additional context puts the topic to rest. Does it? Does it? More electronics, gold bars, gotta love that. Okay, so we got into one at least. Now what about this one? This one is Lisa Chapman. No, that's not it. Canteen. Did we ever go into the... No, we never went into the canteen because you can't. So we've got Parker Simone, or Simone Parker, and we can't go in here either. But we don't have a place to use Simone Parker, so I guess that's just the way it's going to be. So we've got that one. Okay. Just eat a little bit of that. Drink a little bit of that. All right. Well, there's nothing else really here. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go see if we can get a little bit more tangrate. And if we can, that would be great. Great. Keep our eyes peeled here. What is that? Mushroom. Some sort of mushroom, eh? Yes. Now what were these nodes? Those are gold. And other stuff. Come on. What's this one? There it is. Did we get any? We didn't even get any tangrate from that. Whoa. Two. Come on. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. Okay. There's another one. Lots more of that, please. We need lots of that. No, we don't really need that. This is... I kind of want to focus on this stuff. That's not tangrate. That's interesting. That's something different. What's this stuff? No, that is not what we're looking for.
Maeve, watch your oxygen levels.
Do we have a thing here somewhere? I don't think we do. Just double back here. Pretty close. Maybe head up the other. There's one right there. Okay. So we've got 4, still 4, wow. No, that's not what we're looking for. Did we get any more there? 1. Come on. No, that's not really. No, I mean, I can get it, but it's not what I'm looking for, people. That's not really what I want. We can power this guy up and have a little oxygen take. In fact, I think that's what I need in order to do it. So let's do that. It'd be handy to have one here. No, that's what I'm looking for. No, it isn't. That's different again. Great wood. No space in the inventory. Really? Got all kinds of new stuff here. But I guess we've got to go. I guess we have got to go. So I'll meet you back at... Oh, really? You know what? I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of something here. We're going to deposit some of this stuff so that we can get other stuff. Deep stone. We've got an awful lot of deep stone. And that will free up a lot of space. So we just have to remember that we put deep stone there. I'm sure. Because what I want is this stuff. I should double check to make sure that I didn't leave any stuff behind over here. I did. So we're now at 6. 6 is not good enough. It's just not good enough. That's not the stuff. This is the stuff, isn't it? Yep. Seven. Come on, people. Be good. That's not what I want. That is what I want. Is that it here? That is it. How are we doing? We're up to 9. If I could get
low on air.
If I could get one more, that would be great. Where is air? Yeah, let's just get air here. We'll do one of these. How are we doing? Did we get one? No, we didn't. Well, that sucks. No.
Maeve, watch your oxygen levels.
Where the hell am I?
This must be the Mew facility.
The bunker here isn't responding to my commands.
Whoa. This place is totally overgrown.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna have problems here. Okay, we got to go back, and we got to go back quackly, very quackly. Any chance of we'll take that. We got to get going.
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
I know, but it sucks. I'd really like to get one more node. Uh-oh. I have no idea where to go here. So we're gonna die. Oh, wow, that was close. Maybe we could get some out the other way. So we'll see if we can get one more. One more node. Let's get a little back up here. Not seeing any around here. Maybe one out this side. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. One node, guys. One node. Come on. Holy cow. This is not something you're supposed to find lots of, that's for sure. Wow!
Looks like their bridge is out.
There must be another way across. Let's
There.
explore a little.
That is what I'm looking for. No space in inventory? Are you kidding me? Did I get a 10th? Yes, I did, though. So that's all I need. I think that's all I need. If I can make it with that recipe. If I'm using 3 per, then I'm screwed, but... Okay, so I will meet you back at our home base. See you in a minute.
Maeve,
I know. Stanley's definitely not all there.
it's not just that. I'm still getting pings on that stub. And not just on the carrier wave.
You think it has something to do with Stanley?
There are still many sectors of my memory that I can't address, despite your granddad's maintenance efforts. They all have a file stub, and they're all getting pings.
I don't speak code, Minion.
It's like there's a song you can't quite remember the words to, and then you think you hear it, but there's no music. It's incredibly frustrating.
We always knew you weren't like other AI constructs. I'm sorry whatever made you is making things difficult.
Just let's be careful. Nothing here makes sense, including Stanley.
Okay, we are back. Now, this I have to be very careful with. This I have to be very careful with. What if I were to just go transfer 1? You can make that. Just do them slowly here. I think we're good. Okay. Now, do we have any other recipes here? Yes, we do. Jaspite bar. So we're going to deposit all refinables. What are we making now? Maybe that was a gold. Not quite sure. Grab all that. Great wood. What are we doing with great wood? Do you process anything with great wood? Doesn't look like there's anything here. Not yet. Not yet. So we want that, or well, we can. No, we're gonna want that. We're gonna, because we have to go over to do that. So we'll throw this stuff in here. Blade stones. I think blade stones we sell, right? I think that's correct. Where are we putting? Oh, we're putting it in there, are we? And there's not enough room in there for that. Maybe we can put that stuff and that stuff together, and then we'll come out here. Maybe we could put our gold in there. Wow, it consumes a lot of space, hey? Okay, so now we want to build this guy. So we need 50 of that. We need 3 servo motors. So we're going to need a whole bunch of microcircuits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then... and we're good for the rest. Just living amber. Take all of that. We'll craft 3 of those. We're getting our kaolinite frames. They're going away. Take all those. Okay, and then what do we need? What else do we need here? 5 kaolinite frames. Oh, we needed 5 of those purple bars. So we need more of that blue stuff in our regular inventory. Don't we have some in here? Thought we did. I guess we do not. All right. Throw that stuff in there. All right. We're going to have to grab all this and put it somewhere. Crap. No. Throw that in there. Also, that stuff we want to throw in here. Well, we'll throw that in here. How about? Okay. Okay. So now if we want to make some of these, we can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Might as well stack it up. And then we're going to need 2 of those frames. Two of these guys. We can sell some of this stuff. Living amber. Wow. Okay, I get it. Great wood. Wow. Really? Great wood? Raw material. I don't want to sell any great wood right yet. Maybe we need to, but we'll just sell that for now. Take all that. And we will put that there. Okay, so now we go to here. We can build this, but we're going to need to take 50. Have we got some over here? Need to take 50 of this. Hopefully we've got enough storage space to do it. That should be good. We're going to put you in there. Power cells. 2 power cells on me. I might as well keep power cells on me. This guy. I'm going to leave here. I can make an excuse for keeping that with me, for sure, but I'm going to leave it here, I think. This is to start power, yeah. So we're going to pop out to this area. The big hole in the ground. Okay, we need to build you right here.
Climber station complete.
I'm reading successful hookup to the relevant facility systems. Let's try it out.
Let's try it out. Let's do it. Power. Ah, power, yes. We don't have the power for it, people. We also need to empty out our little cargo bay. We need to build a bigger cargo bay. All right. We'll take all that. So that's a huge, huge, huge draw. Let's take a look. Power. Got the horizontal wind turbine, which does 6 units of power. I like it. We're gonna do it. So we need 1 servo and 2 of those. No. So we're gonna turn that back on. We need 1 servo. Take those. Okay. And we'll turn you off. And then turn you back on. And 2 of these, I think. Could have been the calendar. No, I don't think it was. Okay, take those. We didn't pick up the servo. Oh, we didn't make the servo. All right. I don't think we're going to end up going out this way. So we might as well do that here. That should allow us to do whatever we want now for a little bit. So you can turn back on. Excellent. We got a whole bunch of stuff on us. Okay. I'm going to once again do a bunch of these. Do as many as we can do. All right, I think we're good. Let us go see what that does. Resources delivered to cargo bay. We don't need to get more of that going. Now this will be undeniably quicker to go this way. Undeniably way faster. I like it. Delta. Right. And then you can go down to epsilon. Okay. So, where does that leave us? I kind of want to go to the lambda one, but we've gone and I mean, the thing is we don't have any I think we're best suited to go out the way we were before, because we've gone and used that servo. We've gone and used that servo out there, so I'd really like to go to the lambda though, for sure. Let's go people, let's go. I know that there's no key card out there, but so we'll head on to Moo. we've got a couple of power things on us, so not only do we have this one here, which we also have that thing that's full, so we'll have to remember that. Ah, I see. So that tree is now blocking. That's what's kind of screwed me up, I think. And I ended up getting lost, kinda. Not kinda. What do we get from this? Just biomass? Just biomass. Regular old biomass. Got lots of those types of nodes. Wow, stuff out here, eh? We're gonna go back into Moo in here in a second, but this is nothing? This is nothing. This is something. Swamp. Ah, I see. This is where all the swamp stuff is, maybe, eh?
I'll need some more air soon.
Right. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Now, what do we got here? What all do we have? Can only be removed using herbicide charges. I see, and there's no other way to get in here. Herbicide charges. I don't think I have that recipe yet. Access comms.
Why would the security guy need herbicide?
To use in a power plant?
After going fishing?
Your directive remains as previously issued. You are to detonate the herbicidal disbursement device inside the Moo facility tomorrow, before the AM team shift begins. I can assure you that no damage will be caused to any critical power generation equipment or project assets. Additionally, sufficient study of side effects was conducted by the team responsible for manufacturing the formalin in a biolab at Theta, with acceptable levels of health, well-being realignment detected. Management is confident the operations will not be meaningfully impacted. Further, your request to alter the detonation timeline to accommodate your more
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
fishing exercise is denied. Oh, settle down. Settle down. Okay. Now, we've got, that's probably the herbicidal charge here that we're going to learn here. Nope, electronic, no, nothing. So we can go in here. Let's just check further. I think we can go in there anyway. Just check around a little bit. We got a minute. Oh. Herbicidal charge. What do we got here? Access comms. Dieter Yar. Rupert, I appreciate that you guys have pretty crappy job cleaning all the junk off the equipment across the facilities, but one of our panels at Moo was damaged again in the last couple of days. I'm sure I don't have to explain again how much these things cost. It's not exactly simply to modify the standard of photovoltaic panels to operate on totally different wavelength from the sunlight to generate power from bioluminescent flora. If your team aren't sure of the best way to clean these things, we can find time to conduct a training session. They just really need to stop breaking them. Get back to me when you can, please. Okay, and there's nothing else there. Okay.
Need some fresh air soon.
Yeah, I know. You really do, don't you? Oh, there's something. Purple suit. Vital for the completion of our projects here. Okay, I think that's it for outside space here. I'm assuming we're going to have oxygen when we go in. And we do. Fishing lure. And some Arc Cola. Bunk bed. We need a hardened storage drive. Solar panel, small. Access power monitor. Schematics and diagrams flow across the screen, showing a map of local facilities and their connections to Moo's power grid. Epsilon connected. Scarpa climber, warning, no power connected to Omicron. Theta connected. Lambda, no connection, local power generation in effect. Kappa, connected, warning, water cooling system will fail at 40% capacity. Well, I don't know what all that means.
Laser type.
Maeve, this foliage seems strange. It's not going to be susceptible to my laser.
Upgrades won't help?
More sparkles? No one will notice unless they get some too.
He's right, I think. As much as it pains me to say it, better lasers cannot solve every problem. We need a different solution.
Herbicide charges.
The security guy's log mentioned herbicide, right? What about that? The formula seemed to be in Theta.
Sparkly.
So we gotta go to Theta for the herbicide. Okay, we've wasted our time out here. We've wasted it. Completely wasted it. Theta. Okay. If you say so. Oh, come on. Get by the rock. Get by the little rock. All right, onwards. Should we, we've got a lot of space. Because we have to go all the way back up. So we'll take all that. We have to go all the way back up because we're going to need more servo motors, I think. Which kind of sucks, but at least we can go back up quickly. Okay. Are we going to have enough materials up there to make another servo motor? Okay. Well, we're doing a lot of running around here. So I'm going to head back up. I'll see you when I get there.
This call will be recorded.
Maeve, darling, you're doing such a great job with these little side hustles.
Well, keep the credits coming and I'm on board.
Ooh, ruthless. I love it. We'll have you up here in the ARC Executive Suite in no time, Maeve.
Okay, so what's the job?
Well, you already know we like those shiny gemstones you're pulling out of the ground, right?
Yeah, those are good credits.
So we're on the lookout for some special gems. We call them blade stones. There's a
I
beautiful
just
teal
sold a
shine to
bunch.
them. Thing is, they only naturally form in some pretty deep rock strata. They might be tough to find.
I
can
found
certainly
some.
keep an eye out.
And I sold you
Atta
some
girl,
already.
that's the spirit. What
You
a
suck.
ruthless go-getter. So cool.
Oh,
Usual
hey,
terms apply. We'll pay a premium if you bring them to the trade note. Speak soon, Maeve.
I already sold them those things. That's just dumb. Where did we put that stuff? Uh-oh.
Wonder if that tremor unearthed anything interesting.
In other words, that tremor unearthed something interesting. We'll throw that in there. I don't know where I'm putting great wood. Maybe I sold it mistakenly. I might have easily. Easily sold that stuff. Fishing lures. We can throw that in there too. Okay. Okay, so what we need is we need a servo motor. We'll go grab this because that will be full. And disperse all that crap out. Deposit all that. We'll grab that. And that's it. Sure, we'll take those. Deposit. Sure, we'll take those. I can throw that over here. There's actually room for it now. Okay. Throw that in here. Get it going, get it going. Okay, so we're going to take all those and throw them in here. Now, if we want some servo motors, wouldn't be bad if we had a couple of them actually. Micro circuits. So we're hanging on. Yeah, we'll do a couple of these. Take all those, a couple of those, and then we're ready to roll. So, we're heading off to, yeah, that's annoying. We're gonna go to Facility Theta. With what we have here, we've got one power cell. That's probably enough for us. We'll get a little bit of food going. Maybe we'll grab some of that. We'll grab that. Should we do this? We're not doing too badly for. We actually need a little bit of hydration and we need a little energy. So just gonna have a little nap here. Morning. Sure, we'll wait till morning. Yeah, that looks pretty good. How we doing here? You got lots of room. You got lots of room. One thing I wouldn't mind doing is continuing out this way. We could destroy all this stuff and make a little I don't know. A network going out this way. That'd be kind of neat. Okay, we'll head down. Down, down, down. Okay, so we are going to Theta. And what happens when we get to Theta? Will Theta say, oh, you need to go to Lambda first? You can't get in here. You can't get in here. Lambda, we actually can't get to because that bridge is out. Oh, I spy with my little eye. Oh, tell me you didn't say that. Always good to have some of that stuff. Is that what I think it is too? No, it isn't. It is not. What is this? Oh, that's got the blade stone. Okay. 3 blade stone there. Ooh, look at this. We've got some more here. And this. Okay. Now, do we want to pop back quickly just to
Running low on air.
grab a little bit of oxygen? Because I don't know what I'm getting into going into that place. So we'll just be a little extra cautious, I guess. Ooh, there's a node there that I want to grab, though. How are we doing for space? Pretty good still. We've got a power module on us, so we should be able to power up one of those things if we... Excellent. I'm sure we've got what we need now for... Yeah, 6. I think we needed 5 for that. Blade stones, yeah. Uh-oh.
What in Ark's name is this? Oh no. It's moving, Roland.
Fascinating. See if you can get some samples.
Ew. I do not want to touch that stuff.
It could be useful. This is why your suit has liquid-resistant storage, Maeve.
What's that all over the gate?
I can connect to the gate subsystem, but the mechanism isn't responding.
Clogged with all that junk.
We've got the...
Let's check the perimeter for another way in.
All right. Check the perimeter. What is that? I don't think this side is going to be helpful.
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
Shoot. Well, that's a problem. That's a big problem here. We don't have anything here to help us. We gotta run like the wind and hope for the best. This is not good. I don't think we're gonna make it. Well, we'll take damage, right? We take damage. Actually, we will make it. No problem. What are you fussing about? Okay, so we gotta go left around the place now. So we're gonna need that biomass junk to make the herbicide charge, I think. Alright, let's go off to the left and see what we can see here. Picked up something there. Let's not dally here. Come on! Getting caught up in every little thing. Uh-oh. This is not looking hopeful, actually. What? I don't see any way in here, people. Is there any way we can climb up on a rock? Maybe like this one? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Ah. There we go. That hurt.
Maeve, watch your oxygen levels.
We're done for. We're screwed. Because if we don't find an oxygen thing here. Nope. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get going, get going. Holy mackerel. I don't like it when you get caught up in all that crap. Okay. Okay. Keep looking, keep looking.
This isn't just overgrowth.
Whoa.
Aye.
Can't see anything
It's
here.
colonizing.
Or it's trying to strangle the place.
Must have happened after whatever happened.
You don't matter after. No one does.
Access data. We got oxygen in here, so we're okay. After application of herbicidal formula 18A, complete regression of invading bioluminescent flora was observed. Moreover, material structure analysis revealed no traces of growth promoters. Additional testing of the formula on Bunny 903G5 is ongoing. However, tests on Bunny 817P2 and 387M1 indicate acceptable levels of genetic abnormalities and metabolic permutations. Use of the herbicide for the facility clearing operations is approved.
Warning. Unknown biological contaminant detected.
Okay.
Looks like an automated biolab. You can see
Take it.
gunk in the supply lines, though. There's something stuck in the output hopper too.
We've got it.
Well beyond repair, even for you. But I can extract both the operations program and its manufacturing specs.
Got it. What is this thing?
I'm picking up complex alkalides, extreme levels of phytotoxins,
Oh, come on!
alarmingly low pH. Couldn't ask for a better herbicide.
Injector
We
health.
reverse engineer it so we can make it ourselves. Would allow us to clear some of the plants blocking our way.
Not a problem. By the way, keep a safe distance when you use it. You don't want to know how melty this would make you.
No, thank you.
Okay, we're
No
going...
melty for me.
Well, there's no panic. There's no panic here.
These spores are getting denser.
Your suit filter should be keeping them out.
Not doing a great
Greenhouse.
job.
Greenhouse
That's worrying.
habitat. We now have...
Careful.
Greenhouse blueprints.
I didn't realize you had such a green thumb, Maeve.
Well, back home, Mum always grew whatever she could. Homegrown vegetables helped supplement the limited ARC rations when I was younger.
Ah, yes. Those were tough times.
Yeah. They did get better, thanks to Grandad. But life under ARC has never been easy.
Okay, access this data. I've been conducting a little side project in my spare time. Call it an insurance policy. Concern has been growing in my mind about the pseudofungus spores and their speed of release and effect on the human body. One of the lab technicians failed to correctly follow containment procedures and the other day releasing a dense cloud of spores which they promptly inhaled. There seemed to be no long-lasting effects, that we've seen in any case, and recovery was swift, but said technician was immediately incapacitated and almost incapable of functioning for a good 5 to 10 minutes. My concern is that were a large-scale breach to occur, the entire faculty staff could be incapacitated and unable to escape. God knows what the effects of longer-term exposure would look like. Anyway, I've been looking at creating something of an antigen against the effect of these spores, which could administer to the staff and avoid the situation occurring should the worst happen. It's yet to be trialed, but I think that the natural resistance of the local flora is the key to the protection of the spores. They have proven to be remarkably resistant. Okay. Okay. Bunker. We're not going to go into... wait. Did I just go all the way around? No. Bioresearch is here. I see. We haven't gone all the way around. So there's lots of stuff here we can check out. But we're going to see if we can... it's really, really tight in here. There we go. That's much better. We're going to go out this way. And out this way. And we'll go to the door. And we're going to try and interact with this. Maybe we could put this on like 5. I don't know where to put it. R. No, that did nothing. So, how the heck do you get out of here? Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble, because I've used the one thing that I was given. Oh boy. Okay, so let's just double check everything here. Interact. Yeah, well, okay. Not really sure what to do here, folks. Let's go up the center.
Wow. That thing is enormous.
Sign
I've only heard of
biohazard.
trees this big in stories.
Odd that they built this facility around it.
Humans are capable of existing alongside nature, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure whoever spent all this money building this place just wanted to sit under a tree and read.
Wants to sit under the tree. As far as I'm aware, the expedition calls them great wood trees, and I can clearly see why, if it's due to their stature. There are several other huge specimens within the local area, though many of them still maintain the natural pools around their bases. Our own resident has a pool filled in as a part of faculty construction. Speaking of the pools, I stuck my hand into one the last time I was over by Epsilon. I had the strangest feeling, a sense of bliss washed over me. I could have sworn I had a large cut on my index finger as well, but maybe it had already healed because it wasn't there when it. Yeah, it's part of the healing recipe, I'm sure. Bunker.
Was that a person?
I can see a compad in there.
Ew. I have to reach in, don't I?
No.
I'd do it if I could.
Access
What's so
data.
funny?
Probably some kind of generic biological medium used for experiments. Like a petri dish.
Application of randomized local flora applied 17 blah 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 in order to identify the compound. I'm not going to read all this. Harlow asked me about the data. I don't know. Anyway, so we can't squeeze in there. Uh-oh. What's going on? There's no way in. Okay. You cannot interact. Too far away. No, the body, there's nothing on the body, so that means nothing. And then we enter bio-research here.
Dave, go back. The spore density is too much here. Your suit won't cope.
Need that key card. What about a new suit upgrade?
I believe the spores will infiltrate your suit regardless. How's your biology knowledge?
Not great. I'm an engineer, Roland. You know we don't have scientists in the family.
Well, I suppose biology is just body
Get
engineering.
on to it!
That
Get
log
on with
you
it!
found earlier talks about creating
Cleanse
an
micella.
antigen against these spores. If you can gather the right ingredients, I think you could finish what they started.
Oh my
Biology
gosh.
lab back in the first part of the facility. Perhaps you could build one back at the outpost we can use.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So we gotta go back, but there's really no way to go back. This is the problem. There's no way to get out of here. There's just no way to get out. I can't seem to cleanse this. There's no way to get through this. Oh, well, I suppose I can do something like do that, but that's gonna be very painful. We got to get out of here anyway, because we're way over time. Like, big time over time. So, we're going to have to leave it here. All I'm going to do is head back to the base, and we'll have to reassess at the beginning of the next episode as to what we do to prepare to come down here for our next trip. What we bring with us, what we can build, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to hover right here at our oxygen and sign off. Thanks for watching. If you're considering watching another, click the I like this button, leave a comment, and what the heck, you might as well subscribe. You might as well subscribe. For some reason, this series doesn't seem to be as popular. I don't know why. I quite like it, but it's not your typical kind of crafting, building, survival game. It's very linear and very story driven. So I can see maybe some people it's not their thing. But yeah, so you might as well subscribe if you've come this far, though. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much appreciated. Please share and enjoy, and hopefully I will see you next time in Aethus right here. So long.